GD. Mac, I'm gone now. I'm a millionaire, I'm a young money.
It's raining. Great. Why does this happen to me? This is the first time I've filmed a makeup tutorial in a long time. I've collaborated with my work and basically we came up with a little idea just to send me home with a whole bunch of product, get me to make a makeup tutorial. This video is basically going to be dedicated to DIOR product. I do work for David Jones and DIOR, so I'm the counter manager for the Christian Dior counter at David Jones in Mandurah. So I just put a fresh tan on. As you can probably see, I look a bit, you know, but I was literally like a stick of chalk, like this is me. So the first thing I'm going to take is the DIOR Skin Forever. If you guys watch my videos, you know that I literally struggle to like, hello. Bit of static going on over here. So yeah, if you watch my video, if you watch my videos, you know I get so tongue-tied like trying to read the names on the boxes, but like this is my job, so I literally know the names. It's just because I'm sitting here like reading it to a camera, so I'm like, do I really know how to read? No, probably not. So the DIOR Skin Forever and Ever Wear base, so this is a mattifying primer. This one is literally so amazing. I use this every day before I go to work, so before I put my makeup on. This just works to like fill in any pores, but it doesn't clog your pores up or anything like that, which is awesome considering how like full and mattifying this primer is. I'm just going to take some of that on a stippling brush and just blend that into the skin. This foundation is literally, I'm not even like just saying this because I work for the brand, this is the best foundation I have ever used in my life. So it's the DIOR Forever Undercover Foundation. It's 24 hours full coverage foundation. I put this on when I go to work. So say I wake up at what, 7 o'clock, I do my makeup, start my makeup at like 7:30, leave work for say 9 because I start work at 9:30. Then I do a 9:30 till 5:30 shift. And my makeup literally holds all day. Like, I know it's like not a 24-hour period, but finding a foundation that actually lasts all day on your skin, like the full day throughout work, it's actually amazing. It's a natural matte finish as well, so it's not going to look cakey on your skin, but it will take away like any extra kind of shine or anything that you're not wanting. With me, I don't actually like matte foundations because I like a kind of dewy finish. So I can still wear this foundation although it is a mattifying foundation. I'm loving it. I really am. Won't lie about it. Just covers literally everything. Like, what's a pimple? I didn't just have a pimple there. DIOR to the rescue, am I right? I'm actually supposed to be going to drinks tonight for my friend Bella. She's just recently become a flight attendant, so she's moved over to Sydney and she's living there now because she's based she's working for Qantas and she's based in Sydney. So she's flown home for the weekend and she wants to do drinks tonight, and I'm like, Bella, you're killing me. I'm so broke after going to the UK. I literally spent so much money over there and I came home to so many bills, and this month is so expensive. I have a festival coming up next weekend, my car to get serviced, I have phone bills, Red Joe.
They ask you how you are, you just have to say that you're fine when you're not really fine, but you just can't get into it because they would never understand.
But yeah, it's all good. Life's great, guys. Don't stress. I guess I'll have a full face of makeup on, although it's like early in the morning, but it's cool. I'll, you know, it's 24-hour coverage. It'll last all day and still look good tonight. And so I'm taking the DIOR Skin Forever Undercover Concealer. This stuff goes so nicely with the Forever Undercover foundation. They literally just go hand in hand. The formula of this is so creamy and it just blends out literally seamlessly. I'm obsessed. So to set all of that down, I'm taking the DIOR Skin Nude Air Loose Powder in the shade 20. I literally love this powder so much. It's so finely milled. It doesn't stick to like any specific spots on your face. So I'm just taking that on a small beauty blender. I'm just going to pat that underneath the eyes. So I left my brush belt at work. I was going to use my DIOR brushes, but I literally left them at work yesterday, so that was a bit of a flop, wasn't it? So I'm just taking the Real Techniques powder brush and just taking the same powder and just patting that into the skin to set that foundation down as well. I'm just going to take a small powder brush, just dip that in the powder again and just set down the lids as well. Stay hydrated, kids. So for the eyes, I'm taking one of the DIOR eyeshadows. It comes in like this really beautiful, is this velvet? I'm not sure, I suck at like materials. So it's got the DIOR, and then on the back, I don't know if you can see, but it's got like a little picture of like the shades that you've got in there. So the name of it is Feel. This is what it looks like inside. It's just like a really dark kind of smoky eye look. That's why I went with this one, because I wanted to do a nice dark smoky. I'm taking my MAC 224 as per usual, and I'm going to go into the middle shade here, and this is going to be my transition. So I'm just going to dunk that in and tap off the excess. And then I'm just going to start blending that into the crease ever so lightly. As I always say, start with a very small amount of product and just blend. Doesn't matter if you're sitting there for half an hour blending out your eyeshadow. I don't care, you just need to focus on blending because that is the key. This has a mirror on it. My life is actually complete right now. Thanks, DIOR. Alright, so I'm still going in with that transition shade and just darkening it up step by step. I really should have done my eyebrows first. I'm gonna look actually ridiculous right now. You know what? I'm gonna pause on the eyeshadow for a second and do my eyebrows. So for brows, I'm taking a Nude by Nature eyebrow brush and just my Napoleon Purtis spoolie. DIOR has just launched a new range of Backstage brushes. Honestly, the eyebrow brush is amazing. It is literally the thinnest, like most sleek eyebrow brush I've ever seen in my life. I cannot wait till I get them on counter. Like, I'm so excited. So I'm taking the DIOR Show All Day Brow Ink. So it comes with like a stick like this. I don't know if you can see that. So I like to create like Mick hairs, if you know what I mean. So I kind of just extend the tail a little bit first, so like we know what kind of size and shape we're working with, and then just fill in the line below the brow. And then once we got like that bottom part going, just take a small amount of product at a time and just start creating like really fine hair strokes. So they literally look like they're hairs, but they're not, so we're lying. This is definitely a more time-consuming way to do your brows, but I find that when you do like actual hair strokes, it looks so much better. It looks so much more natural. So when it comes to the front part of the brow, what I like to do is I like to pinch this so it's literally as thin as possible. I just grab like a really tiny amount of product and just start kind of brushing upwards. Alright, so now the brows are done, I am realizing that I should have got the lighter shade, but it's still good, we can work with it, I'm sure. What I'm going to do now is go back to the eyes, and I'm going to dip into this kind of like burgundy shade up here, and I'm taking that on the B Bella RG226 brush, and I'm just going to start blending that right in the crease. It's actually quite tedious doing eyeshadow sometimes, especially with dark colours, because you literally sit here for so long just like going over and over and over the product to get it like all blended out properly. But you know, it's all worth it in the end, guys, trust me. So now that that shade is all blended out, I'm going to take the darkest shade down in the bottom corner here, and I'm going to pick that up on the Zoeva 231 crease brush, and I'm just going to start patting that right on the outer corner of the eye. And then just slowly dragging it up into the crease Do not take your darker shades too high. Just need to really gradually kind of build it up and then work it into the crease nice and slowly. Now back in with the 224 and just blending out any harsh lines you can see above your transition shade. Next step is taking that down onto the lower lash line. So I'm just going to take that first transition shade in the middle of the palette and lightly blend that along the lower lash line. And dipping into the darker burgundy colour and just running that ever so lightly closer to the lash line. Dark colour down here. And that's going to go directly below the waterline, kind of acting as like a black eyeliner. And what I'm going to do with that is I'm just going to run it along the top lash line as well, doing the same thing, so just creating like a subtle black line. So the next step is bronzing. So I'm going to take the DIOR Skin Mineral Nude Bronzer. This is what it looks like in the packaging. It's got the beautiful silver lid. And it's also got a mirror on here as well. I'm going to take that on the DIOR number 14 brush. This is just like a powder brush. And I'm just going to start bronzing up the face a little bit using that. Once I started using high-end products, once I started using DIOR products, I was just like blown out of the water. Like, honestly, all of them are so beautiful to use. For example, this bronzer, like it literally goes on so beautifully and smooth and seamless. I'm overwhelmed, to be honest. So once I've done that, I'm going to go in with another Nude Air bronze powder, but this one's just a little bit darker. I'm going to take that on an angled bronzing brush and just kind of tap that right into my cheekbone area just to create more dimension to the face. I'm just going to take a really small amount of product on the brush and just drag that down the sides of my nose as well. Now for blush, I'm taking the new range in blush. So these are the Rouge Blush and this is in the shade 459. So they've come out with like a whole new range of blushes. I'm more of like a natural nude person myself, so I just went with this one here. See ya. Don't even know where that went, but it does come with a little application brush. I like to use my own brushes personally. Taking that on the Real Techniques blush brush. I just use this for blush all day, every day. And I'm just going to tap that product on my cheekbones. The amazing thing about DIOR products is you literally hardly need any product on your brush to get like an effect from it. I've had products in the past where I literally have to like dig into the product to get something on my brush, but with these, they're just, the formula is amazing. And if you're not really a big makeup person, then it does come with the little brush as well, so you don't have to be buying brushes. I'm taking the DIOR Skin Nude Luminizer in the shade 4. These are literally the most amazing thing I've ever seen in my life. Like, is that focused? Check that out. I'm taking that on the Models Prefer highlighter and contour brush. And I'm just going to start applying that to the cheekbone. Like, are you kidding me? Can you see that right now? Oh my god. I'm obsessed. Literally. That would be just my luck, wouldn't it? Wait. Girl, we poppin'. Alright, so now I think the final, oh no, we got lips to do. Alright, so I'm taking I'm not going to use a liner today because I didn't bring the new liner for this range home with me. So this is the new range of DIOR lipsticks. It comes in this amazing red packaging. They are called the Ultra Rouge lipsticks. They are all a satin finish. The range comes with a black and a white shade, so you can purchase any of the colors that you like, and then you can purchase either the black or the white if you're feeling like maybe one day you'll want to darken it up a little bit or lighten it up a little bit. You just pop the black over the top or the white over the top and it will either darken or lighten your lipstick. So I find that's a really super cool and convenient idea for people who love their shade of lipstick but Sometimes they're wanting a little bit more or a little bit less. I'm taking the shade 485 in the Ultra Rouge lipstick, and I'm just gonna put that straight on. I'm thinking I might just keep it like a little bit more subtle, so I'm just gonna pop that amount on. And I'm going to take some of the Lip Maximizer over the top. So for mascara, I'm going to take the DIOR Maximizer 3D. So this is like a mascara primer. It's going to help the lashes look more extended and beautiful. So you can wear this one when you're going to sleep or just throughout the day when you have no makeup on. This is actually going to encourage hair growth as well. So this is like a win-win. I'm going to use the DIOR Iconic Lash Overcurl Mascara just in the black. Alright guys, so that is it for today's video. I do hope you enjoyed this DIOR makeup tutorial. I really enjoyed creating it. I honestly genuinely love DIOR products. Their makeup is absolutely amazing. Their fragrances, one second. Let me just pause and just talk about this for a second. This is the new Joy by DIOR. Jennifer Lawrence is the face of this fragrance. If you haven't seen the adverts on Instagram and everything like that, they're literally everywhere at the moment. Anyone who needs a little bit of joy in their life, then come over to me and I can give you a sample of it, a spray of it, see how you like it. Honestly, it's such a beautiful fragrance. I'm so in love with it. Overall, I hope you guys enjoyed this makeup tutorial. Yeah, so if you enjoyed this video, please give it a big thumbs up because it literally means the world to me when I get support from you guys. Please subscribe to my channel. Pretty please, like it makes me so happy, even if it's just like 1 or 2 new subscribers every video, like it makes me so happy. Yes, but anyway, enjoy the rest of your day. I will see you guys in my next video.
Jody and Rebecca, woman get busy. Just say that booty don't stop when the beat drop. Just keep swinging it, get jiggy. Get drunk to percolate anything you want, for call it oscillate. If I don't take pity, more to see you get